Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Eric, and I'm just going to talk to you today about the new product from Google called Bard. Bard is your creative and helpful collaborator, and it's here to supercharge your imagination and boost your productivity and bring your ideas to life. So the invites went out. I am on the wait list. You may be on the wait list. But for now, let's just go through the FAQs and learn a little bit. What are they up to with Bard? Let's go find out. So first off, what is Bard all about? We've long seen the potential to make information and computing much more accessible through conversational AI. 2 years ago, we unveiled Lambda, which is the language model for dialogue applications, a conversational AI model capable of fluid, multi-turn dialogue. And last year, we launched the AI Test Kitchen, a new space where people could learn about, get hands-on experience with, and provide feedback on Lambda. Bard is an experiment based on the same technology that lets you collaborate with generative AI. As a creative and helpful collaborator, Bard can supercharge your imagination, boost your productivity, and help you bring your ideas to life. Whether you want help planning the perfect birthday party and drafting the invitation, creating a pro and con list for a big decision, or understanding really complex topics simply. If you're interested in the technical details, Lambda is a transformer-based model, the machine learning breakthrough invented by Google in 2017. The language model learns by reading trillions of words that help it pick up on patterns that make up human language, so it's good at predicting what might be reasonable responses. Does Bard give accurate and safe responses? Bard is experimental, and some of the responses may be inaccurate, so double check the information in Bard's responses. With your feedback, Bard is getting better every day. Before Bard launched publicly, thousands of testers were involved to provide feedback to help Bard improve its quality, safety, and accuracy. Accelerating people's ideas with generative AI is truly exciting, but it's still the early days, and Bard is still an experiment. While Bard has built-in safety controls and clear mechanisms for feedback in line with our AI principles, be aware that it may display inaccurate information or offensive statements. How and when does Bard cite sources in its responses? Bard, like some other standalone LLM experiences, is intended to generate original content and not replicate existing content at length. We've designed our systems to limit the chances of this occurring, and we will continue to improve how these systems function. If Bard does directly quote at length from a web page, it cites that page. Bard was built to be a creative and helpful collaborator. It works well in creative tasks like helping you write an email or brainstorm ideas for a birthday party. We see it as a complementary experience to Google search. That's why we've added Google It button to Bard, so people can easily move from Bard to explore information from across the web. Bard is an experiment, and we'll use its launch as an opportunity to learn, iterate, and improve the experience as we get the feedback from a range of stakeholders, including people like you, publishers, creators, and more. Is Bard able to explain how it works? LLM experiences, Bard included, can hallucinate and present inaccurate information as factual. One example is that Bard often misrepresents how it works. We've seen this occur in a number of instances. For example, in response to prompts asking how it was trained or how it carries out various functions, like citing sources or providing fresh information. Bard responses may also occasionally claim it uses personal information from Gmail or other private apps and services. That's not accurate, and as an LLM interface, Bard does not have the ability to determine these facts. We do not use personal data from your Gmail or other private apps and services to improve Bard. More information about how we keep your data private, safe, and secure can be found in the Google privacy policy. These are some of the reasons we released Bard as an experiment and want to be as transparent as possible about the limitations of LLMs, including providing disclaimers within the Bard experience. If you see a hallucination or something that isn't accurate, please click the thumbs down button and provide your feedback. That's one of the ways Bard will learn and improve. Can Bard help with coding? Bard can't help you with coding just yet. Bard is still learning code, and responses about code aren't officially supported for now. Why doesn't Bard know what I said in an earlier conversation? Bard's ability to hold context is purposely limited for now. As Bard continues to learn, its ability to hold context during longer conversations will improve. What are Google principles for AI innovation? Google aspires to create technologies that solve important problems and help people in their daily lives. We are optimistic about the incredible potential for AI and other advanced technologies to empower people, widely benefit current and future generations, and work for the common good. We believe that these technologies will promote innovation and further our mission to organize the world's information and make it universally accessible and useful. These same technologies also raise important challenges that need to be addressed clearly, thoughtfully, and affirmatively. These AI principles are a commitment to develop technology responsibly. You can learn more about AI principles at Google. How can I help make Bard better? One important part of developing responsibly is expanding participation, so more people can experience Bard, provide feedback, and help Bard improve. You can rate responses as good or bad and send us feedback each time Bard responds. Who can use Bard? To use Bard, you will need a personal Google account that you manage on your own. That means you can't use a Google account that's managed by a parent, guardian, or Google Workspace admin. And you must be 18 or over. Right now, Bard may not be available in your country. For now, you'll need to join the waitlist before you can start using it. How many languages does Bard support? Right now, Bard is available only in US English, but we are working to make Bard able to speak as many languages as possible. What terms of service apply to my Bard usage? Your use of Bard is subject to the Google Terms of Service and the generative AI additional terms of service. What data is collected and how is it used? When you interact with Bard, Google collects your conversations, your general location based on your IP address, your feedback, and your usage information. That data helps us provide, improve, and develop Google products, services, and machine learning technologies, as explained in the Google privacy policy. For example, we use your feedback to increase the effectiveness of the Bard safety policies and help minimize some of the challenges inherent to large language models. And Bard uses your past interactions with it and your general location to generate its response. Google has a standardized and rigorous review process for improving Bard, which includes review of conversations reported as being low quality. This helps us identify common types of problematic responses and how Bard might improve. You can read more about the privacy and security principles to better understand how we keep our users' data private, safe, and secure. Who has access to my Bard conversations? We take your privacy seriously and we do not sell your personal information to anyone. To help Bard improve while protecting your privacy, we select a subset of conversations and use automated tools to help remove personally identifiable information. These sample conversations are reviewable by trained reviewers and kept for up to 3 years, separately from your Google account. Please do not include information that can be used to identify you or others in Bard conversations. Can I delete my data from my Google account? Yes, there's a link to manage your data in Bard. You can always turn off saving your Bard activity, and you can always delete your Bard activity from your account at myactivity.google.com/product/Bard. Even when Bard activity is off, your conversations will be saved with your account for a short period to allow us to provide the service and process any feedback. This activity will not show up in your Bard activity. Do you use my Bard conversations for advertising purposes? Bard conversations are not being used for advertising purposes, and we will clearly communicate any changes to this approach in the future. Read our privacy and settings principles to better understand how we keep our users' data private, safe, and secure. Visit your Google account to access settings and tools that let you safeguard your data and protect your privacy. So I hope you found that helpful, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.